Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Basil Rathbone inviting you to join me beyond the green door. Have you ever dreamed of discovering a place where no man has ever been? Edgar Hayes found such a place. It was located beyond the green door. Hayes was a geologist. He had been hired by the Brazilian government to find the source of the copper which the Amazon Indians brought to the trading stations. Hayes journeyed for many weeks down the vast Amazon River, then left it and set off on foot towards the Azuco Mountains in the far northwest. The few scattered tribes he encountered all used copper tools. Hayes went on into the deep rainforest, past remote Indian villages, always finding traces of copper but never finding the lode. At the base of the Azuco Mountains, his guides refused to go any further. This land was accursed, they said. No man could go into these mountains and come out alive. So Hayes continued alone. All savages had their taboo areas, but it was Hayes's job to see if those areas had metal ores. He found his tin deposits, and just beyond them, no more than 10 miles away, he saw a curious fold in the mountains. It was a sight no geologist could resist, and Hayes struggled through dense swamp for 3 days until he reached that strange formation. The fold concealed a valley. Hayes entered it and felt as though he had been transported to the beginning of time. The vegetation in that valley was unlike anything that he had seen along the Amazon or anywhere else in the world. Giant multicolored ferns swayed in the breeze, and the grass sprang up waist high and was colored a blood red. There were stunted trees of no species that he'd ever seen before, and flowers which might have come out of some incredible dream. Truly an amazing place. Sheltered in this hidden valley, protected from any external contacts, these plants were as they must have been 1,000,000 years ago, at the dawn of the earth. But there was something sad about Hayes's marvelous discovery. This valley had been safe for so long, undisturbed by man or animal, and now the world would know. Scientists will form special expeditions to get here. Their discoveries would enrich human knowledge and strew the Virgin Valley with cigarette wrappers and empty cans. Well, Hayes thought, it was too bad. But science had to be served, and science would want to know what life had been like on the primeval earth. Primeval, yes. There was something ancient and frightening about this valley. He didn't blame the Indians for avoiding it. The prehistoric earth must have been a savage and fantastically competitive place for plants as well as for animals, and perhaps the line between the two had been closer in those days. He was thinking just this as the grass twined tightly about his waist. Hayes managed to break free, but by then the ferns had surrounded him, and they stretched towards him with wet, hungry, multicolored mouths.